Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon and this is a channel that is dedicated to all things related to narcissism. I've been married to a covert narcissist for close to 20 years. I'm separated from him now, and what I do with this channel is I use my real life experiences to get information out there to people about what narcissism really is, what it looks like, what it does to you, and what it does to your family. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how the narcissist views you. What does the narcissist think of you? The crucial thing to recognize when you are in a relationship with a narcissist is that they are profoundly and permanently mentally ill. Narcissism is a disease, a mental illness, where the person cannot feel human emotions in a positive way. They do not feel love, empathy, or guilt. Somebody that does not have the ability to feel love or guilt is somebody that can and does inflict massive damage to the people around them. Narcissists are pain machines, and it truly is not an issue of if they hurt you, it is when they hurt you. It can't be any other way. The way that you are, your personality, is a combination of the traits inside of you. It's how you view the world. It's how you love other people. Narcissists don't have love. They view the world as a bad place. They view the world as a place where they have to take control, because if they don't, they're going to get hurt, and that can never happen. They are people that are cruel and evil. Nothing matters more than the narcissist. Now, narcissists aren't going to recognize that they are a narcissist, but what they are going to recognize is that there is something missing in them. And what's missing is the love and the empathy and the guilt. There's none of that in them. All they have is a hard stone heart. So there's a big hollowness inside of them. And because humans need emotions to survive, the narcissist, who is human, has a desire to take from other people. They're looking for something to fill that emptiness inside of them. So this is why it's not uncommon for a narcissist to be addicts of some sort. Drug addicts, alcoholics, gamblers, whatever it is, they're always searching to fill that void. That is where you come in. You are a means to an end for a narcissist. You are like a bottle of beer, a source of something to fill the pain. You are supply. The narcissist needs you to make them feel better. They don't want to make your life better. They don't want to be a positive part of your life. They just want to take from you. Now, a narcissist knows that they can't act the way they want to at the beginning of a relationship and get you. So narcissists, they're con artists, they're actors. They've been acting since childhood. They can mimic other people for short periods of time. So that's what they're going to do at the beginning of your relationship. They're going to act in a way that is phony, but you're not going to recognize this. At the beginning of the relationship, especially if you have not been hurt by a narcissist in the past, you're not going to know that you're being conned. You're not jaded yet. Now you are, but at the beginning you were not. So you believe this person. They're telling you all these things. You think you're going to have a wonderful life with them. You'll realize eventually that what a narcissist says and what a narcissist does are always polar opposites. They never follow through with anything. They're very surface people. I've said this in another video. They're like those chocolate Easter bunnies that are hollow inside. On the outside, they look all right. On the outside, they're saying the right things. But underneath that, there is nothing there at all. It's just an emptiness, and the narcissist is trying to fill it up. That's all. So it's very difficult not to take this personally, because it's excruciating to know this, that you're with somebody that you love and they don't have the ability to love you back. They don't care. You don't want to believe it, but it is absolutely the reality. A narcissist is totally phony. They're not who they pretend that they are. Eventually, the narcissist is going to be who they really are. After they hoodwink you, after they suck you in, then your job is now solely to take care of the narcissist. They believe that they are superior to you. They believe they're superior to everybody. There's nothing in them that wants to be a good person. They're truly like a wild animal. And I'm not talking about a wild animal that has young that they're taking care of. I mean a solitary wild animal who will go through life in a 24-hour cycle. Every day they do the same thing. They want to just take care of their immediate needs. They need to stay safe. They need to stay one step ahead of danger. They need to get, food or whatever it is that they need for that day. Then they go to bed and repeat the cycle the next day. That's how a narcissist is. They don't plan a future. They don't have goals and aspirations. They don't want to accomplish great things and be good people. They want to get through that 24-hour cycle. They need to stay one step ahead of their lies, one step ahead of their betrayals. They don't want you to find out the truth about them. They just need to keep moving, and they need you to keep servicing them. Then they go to sleep, they wake up, they do the same thing. It's a terrible life, but that's what they do, and they're bringing you into this life. But initially, you don't recognize it. For a long time, you don't recognize it, because especially if you're with a covert narcissist, they're called covert narcissists for a reason. They're covert. They're sneaky. They're abusing you, and you don't know it. They're changing you. I was with my husband for 17 years before I recognized that I was in an abusive relationship. And I don't think that I would have believed this if it didn't happen to me. It's because gradually, he wasn't physically abusing me. He was slyly emotionally abusing me. It was a little dig here, a little dig there. He started telling me that people didn't like me, that our friends were really only our friends because of him, things like that. And over time, I believed him. The person that I was at the beginning of the relationship and the person that I was at the end of the relationship is totally different. It could not be more polar opposite. Since we've split up, I've been able to get back who I used to be. I'm working on improving myself, but at the same time, I'm still dealing with the utter devastation that he has left in his wake. Because narcissists, like I said earlier, they're pain machines. They will hurt you and not care at all. You have a job to the narcissist, and that is to be in their court. A narcissist wants to play king or queen, and your job is to care for them, to tell them how amazing they are, to constantly prop them up, to financially support them, to do everything that the narcissist needs because they believe that's what they deserve. They deserve to be on a pedestal, and you are their little servant who needs to do whatever the narcissist wants you to do. They will play games with you. They will trample you. And the narcissist loves to pretend that they're people that they aren't. This is very, very difficult for people in relationships with covert narcissists. My daughter said to me one time that it really upset her that some of her friends said that they thought that her father was a great guy. She said, they don't know him at all. He's not like that at home. That's exactly it. Because the narcissist already had us. He doesn't have to put on an act. He wants to pretend that he's a great guy, a fun guy to other people so that they like him. And that's part of their covert abuse, because they're leaving you unstable. They're leaving you confused. Well, other people think he's a great guy. What's wrong with me? Why am I missing this? Maybe people don't like me for a reason. Maybe there is something wrong with me. And then you think that this other person, the narcissist, is this wonderful person. After all, they're constantly telling you this. Other people seem to like him. What's wrong with you? It's all part of the game. Narcissists love to play games. They need you to feel bad about yourself so that you will continue to service them. The thing to understand with a narcissist is that they are never going to be loyal to you. They cannot be loyal to you. They're phony as anything. When you have a partner who is a narcissist, you have to recognize that this is a lifelong illness. It's essentially fatal. and you need to keep going. You cannot change the person, you cannot change the situation, but you can change yourself. You can change your role in the situation. It's a very horrible thing to recognize, but I've seen this to be true. The trials you encounter will introduce you to your strengths. Narcissists are attracted to people that are good, that have a good quality, that have goodness for the world. They want your goodness. They want the emotions that you have. So when you're with a narcissist, you don't have a choice but to move forward without them. It is a huge process because a narcissist doesn't make it easy. But I want you to understand, and this is essentially what this video is about. Narcissists view you the same as they view a bottle of wine. You are just something to service them. They want to use you to make themselves feel better. You, on the other hand, can be a better person. They're never going to be that way. They're always going to look at relationships like glass bottles. You can have a relationship where you actually share and enjoy love, where goodness comes into the world. And I want that for you. And I believe that all of us who are victims of narcissists are going to overcome and be the people that we were always meant to be. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you in a few days in the next video, and I believe in you. God bless you.